at Peak Wildlife Park on Tuesday the 11th of June, and it has just gone 3:05, and I'm sitting right by one of the giant Flemish rabbits. So just take a look. This is how close I am. There we go, look. So we have a Flemish giant rabbit sitting here. There's another 3 over there behind me. In fact, they're just across there. 2 of the baby ones are over there, along with the chinchilla rex, which is what this species is. So these are the Flemish giant rabbits that come from Belgium. So they're not your average size pet rabbit that you would have at home. And it's not that you can't have these as pets, but they would take a lot of looking after, and they've got a massive area of grass to feed on. So, but it's just so soft, you know, and you can just stroke the bunny. Thank you, Kate. Oh, look at that. Absolutely adorable, aren't you? It actually reminds me of my sister's rabbit Mabel, because she had a similar breed to this, a chinchilla rex, but this is the giant Flemish version. So again, not your average pet one. But this rabbit sat in the shade, so the other one is sat across there with the other 2 white ones. Usually humans have to stay on the paths, but there's nobody else in here, really, so it's not really a problem. I'm at Peak Wildlife Park, Kate, where do you think? You need to visit here with Charlie when you come down from Manchester. You know, you and Charlie should both come here. But anyway, because I have the pass, I can get in free. So isn't this a cute bunny? Hey, look at that. Such a cute bunny, aren't you? Ah, lovely. So soft as well. Oh, lovely bunny. I can't believe you've never been. It's all right. Oh, it's okay. Oh, lovely. I can't believe you've never been, Kate. The amount of times you've been down from Manchester to home. It's literally a 20-minute drive from home. So it's very easy to get to, honestly. You just head out of Uttoxeter towards Roaster. You go, basically head to Elliston. That's the best way of doing it. Go to Elliston, and on the sharp bend, you turn left for Wotton, and you follow it through Wotton, where you get to the signpost of the Weaver Hills, and you stay on the main road all the way to the end. You cut straight across and basically just head for Leek. So as long as you follow the signs for Leek over the A53, A52, you've got no issues of getting here. It's so easy. Well, pay a visit when you next come down. So this is the Flemish giant rabbit. So they are from Belgium. So they eat the same thing as normal rabbits do, but these can weigh up to 10 kilograms, which is the equivalent of hand luggage on a plane. So if you think when you're going on holiday, you can take 10 kilos of hand luggage, that's the weight of your rabbit. That's what it says there. And they're also the longest rabbit at just over 1.3 meters. So they basically eat pellets. It says 5% you should give them pellets, 10% veggies, 80% grass and hay, and 5% treats. So they are the oldest and largest breeds of rabbit in existence, it says on this sign here. And they are from Belgium, as it says. So they can have up to 12 young bunnies, but the rabbit that was in here had about 4. So 2 of them are up there. So there's one of them there. And then there's the other chinchilla rex just there. But the one that's in the corner is just relaxing at the moment. So we're going to head up to the Red Squirrel Walk shortly. And there's even a chicken in here as well. I don't know how he's got in. There's a chicken over there. And there's the other 2. And they're just in here. This is like the nursery where those other 2 were in before they came into the main run. So there's one of them there, look. Just crouched down. So yes, this is the Flemish giant rabbit walkthrough. So, and the other 2 up there. There was a brown one, it may have died, because there was a brown one here last time I came, which was literally a month ago. So It must have passed away. But we're going to head up to the red squirrel walkthrough. I'm not banking on seeing any red squirrels up there, but I know they've got them. But I know on other videos I have got footage of them, so maybe take a look at that. So we're going to head up to the red squirrel walkthrough now. There's the rabbits again, the other two in here, look. Oh, now here's the new pathway here, look. So they've tarmacked this. So this is part of the new path, and then this is the new play area that they've built here. So they've just extended the park area, really, for kids. So they've widened this path. So we're going to head up now. This is where the squirrel monkeys are. So I don't think there's any out at the moment. I can't see any. But this is the squirrel monkeys in here. So, no, they're not out today. So they're not out, so we'll avoid that for a moment and head up to this top part over this bridge, and we will get to the red squirrel walk, the dik-diks and the tapirs. So I'll head up here now. Because again, this could be another enclosure. And I think it is because they've got a path installed now. So, and the pond as well. So who knows what creatures are coming in here. Stay tuned. Because I'm sure it will get revealed. But they've put a new path in, so there's obviously a walkthrough of some kind. So we'll see what comes in here. So one of the dik-diks is out, and there's the second one. Look at these fellas, Bambies. So there is definitely a new walkthrough because there's the gates. So stay tuned, social media. But here's one of the dik-diks, and here's the other one.
No, I've heard of it though, and I've seen the video game. I love Ellie Williams.
Look at these two.
Ellie Williams.
Bella Ramsey.
Oh, Bella. Oh, yeah. Ellie Williams. Apparently, that last name.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know her. Yeah, it's really cool. I've got, what was that of?
So these are dik-diks in here. I do apologise for the couple next to me talking. Quite distracting. Look at these two. Oh. Dik-diks. Little Bambies, basically, they are. Little Bambies. So that's a dik-dik, which is what these two creatures are in here. So we've got the red squirrel walk here, but yes, exciting times coming. What animals are going in there? Again, I don't know the answer to that question until it gets revealed on social media. Let's go in and see if we can see a red squirrel. If that couple keep talking, they probably won't. So you have to just go very carefully in here because they hide in the trees quite often. So you just have to go very quietly through here because you never know when you might see a red squirrel. But you can also get those types of squirrels as well. You see red, black and white. So let's have a look. I'm not expecting we're going to see a red squirrel, but I have seen them in here a few times. So again, we'll have a look. Because they could be hiding in their nest boxes. But you don't get them in your gardens at home. sometimes they can blend in to the trees, you see, because they are very distinct. But I've got footage of them from my previous visits here. I remember a family sitting on this bench and a red squirrel sat on one of these logs. So I got a right good close footage of it. But again, they could be in the trees hiding. So as long as you're quiet, you can generally see other creatures. Because I don't think there's anything in here today. But we'll have a walk to the end and then walk back. Because again, they're blended in and they could be in the tree. Who knows? They spend time foraging for food in the trees, you see, it says it on this sign here. I might not see one today, but I have got videos of them on my playlists, so check back on those. Remember to subscribe at Cosmos25 to the channel as well. But I'm looking forward to hearing what's coming in that animal enclosure over there. The fact that they've put gates up indicates something's coming to the park. Maybe they'll have capybaras. They have had them before. They had one and it got into a fight apparently. So again, until it gets announced on social media, and I'm sure it will get put on there, what new species are coming. This is the other exit, by the way. You can come in this way as well. This is the red squirrel walk. So if you look on this sign, this is a new sign that's been added. Red squirrel have tufts on their ears in winter and berry food to help them survive the colder months. They're endangered in the UK. They're in competition from grey squirrels, which you generally will get in your home gardens, and you can learn about UK native species. So sometimes they do go in this cage if they're ill or whatever. But then this is just about them here. I'll do another live stream in a bit so I can hopefully see the bush dogs and then go to the meerkats and red pandas. So please subscribe at Cosmos25 and I'll see you guys in the next stream.